Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, Primer 6. How are you today? Today we are going to talk about human nervous system. But first, let's remember that any living organism is characterized by some process. These processes like respiration, digestion, feeding, movement, sensation, and reproduction. Sensation is the function of nervous system. But what is sensation? Sensation is the ability to communicate and respond to the different stimuli which are in the outer or the inner environment of our body. So the function of nervous system or nervous system is a system which is responsible for communication and control of all body systems and all body functions. But what are the functions of nervous system? From the functions of nervous system is receiving information from the outer environment of your body and the inner environment also. Like what? Like the stimulus of getting hungry. So you must move to the fridge to get some food to eat. This is a stimulus and you respond to it. This is one function of nervous system. Also, it allows you to know if things are hot or cold, sweet or bitter, rough or smooth. Also, it adjusts your movement during walking, running, playing, because it keeps your balance during movement. It also protects you from harms. So, it allows you to escape from the harmful or dangerous situations. Also, it adjusts responses which require emotions such as happy, sad, angry, or calm. Nervous system also allows you to solve problems. When you think to solve any problem, it is a function of nervous system. Also, learning music or learning any other hobby. Okay, it oversees, coordinate, and regulate multiple functions, as all functions of body like moving, feeding, digestion of food, breathing, thinking, and so on. But what is the building unit of nervous system from which the nervous system consists of? Nervous system consists of special type of cells which are called neuron or nerve cell. This neuron is a building unit of nervous system and it consists of two main parts which are cell body, okay, and axon. Cell body receives the impulses from the previous nerve cell or neuron, and this impulse transport from one cell to another through the axon to another cell, passing through the axon terminals which transfer the impulse to the nerve cell body of the next neuron. Axon is covered with myelin sheath, okay, and it ends with axon terminals. But what about the structure of nervous system? Nervous system consists of two main systems which are central nervous system, and it represents the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system which represents the nerves which are branched all over the body. First, central nervous system which consists of the brain and the spinal cord. First, we are going to talk about the brain. The brain is the main central system of nervous system, or the main center of nervous system, which is enclosed inside the skull to protect it, and it consists of three main parts which are cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. First, cerebrum is the main part of, and it is the biggest part of the brain, and it controls voluntary actions, the actions that you can do by your will, like moving from one place to another. Also receiving nerve impulses from sense organs like the eyes, nose, ears, skin, mouth, and so on. Tongue, okay? It contains centers of thinking and memory. So if you keep something in your mind, so it is kept in cerebrum, or some parts of cerebrum, some centers in it. Cerebellum, it is the next part of the brain, and it is located below cerebrum, and it is responsible for keeping balance of body during movement. And the last part is medulla oblongata, which is located in front of cerebellum, and it is responsible for controlling or regulating the involuntary actions of body, like heartbeats and breathing, and movement and functions of digestive system, like the movement of small and large intestine muscles. Spinal cord, the second part of the central nervous system, it is cylindrical tube which extended through backbone to protect it, and it is responsible for reflex action, and we are going to talk about it in the next slide. But if we get a cross section in the spinal cord, we will observe that it consists of two parts, which are white matter and gray matter. And white matter, in case of a spinal cord, it is the outer part, and the inner part, which is the gray matter in form of letter H. But in case of the brain, we will observe that the gray matter is the outer part, while the inner part is the white matter. Next, reflex action. It is the automatic response of body to different stimuli. Like what? Like if your hand touches some sharp soreness, you will observe that you will withdraw your hand quickly. Or blinking of eyes. When something gets close to your eyes. Jerking knee when it's stabbed by. Jerking knee means moving your knee when it is stabbed or hit by a solid object. Reduction of eye pupil when it's exposed to intense light, and increasing the eye pupil when it is exposed to dim or faint light. Also, secreting saliva and seeing delicious food. But what are the stages of reflex action? First, when your hand touches something, there is an impulse that moves through sensory nerve, okay, which moves to the spinal cord, which responds by delivering a message through the nerve to your hand, carrying an order to withdraw your hand quickly away from the source of impulse. Then it delivers a message to your brain to sense the action. The last part of our lesson, how to protect your nervous system health. First, you must reduce taking in stimulating substance like coffee and tea. Avoid taking tranquilizers and stimulants, as they have harmful side effects on our body. Avoid sitting for a long time in front of TV and computers, as they harm your eyes. Avoid extreme exciting situations. Also, stay away from pollution to protect your body healthy, especially your eyes, which are affected by smoke. Give your body sufficient time of rest. You must sleep about 6 to 8 hours every day, especially at night time. Avoid addiction, as it has bad effects on our health. Do exercise every day to keep your body healthy. That is all about our lesson.